Dr. Conley here again. Let's go ahead and look at the chemical dependence inpatient rehab services discharge plan. I'll go ahead and share screen on that, and we'll walk through that and see what should be on that form. All discharge planning is geared towards, all efforts of discharge planning are geared towards being sure that the client seamlessly moves from one care provider to another. We don't want there to be interruptions of service. We don't want them to not be knowing where they're going or to be waiting on a follow-up call, et cetera, et cetera. Appointments should be set. They should be in the book. They should occur as quickly as possible. So we're going to look at their discharge plan here, assessment of recovery environment. There's that ASAM language again. What does their recovery environment look like? Where will they be living? What do they need upon discharge from inpatient services? Let's say that they've moved from an acute inpatient medically managed service into a longer, say, 2-week program of residential treatment where they live and receive the treatment. When they leave, where are they going to go? What's their vocational and educational needs? We should have done assessment, evaluation of their needs for vocation, educational employment. Are they going to be working? If not, how are they going to get to work? Are they able to work? Do they need disability determination services? That would all go under here in B. Relationships with significant others and their needs for services. What are the needs for services for the family with other people that they're living with? We should have completed an intake form with at least one family member so we know what the system needs in order for the client to succeed in their recovery efforts and to have a positive outcome to their treatment plan. What social resources are available to the resident? Do they have transportation? Do they have healthy places to go? Where have they been socializing? What are they going to do now? Do they have a hobby? What are their habits, their social habits? Are there community centers that they're going to be involved in? Regular pro-social activities. We definitely want the client to be engaging in pro-social activities because often many of the activities they've been engaged in are antisocial. They're destructive, not positive. They have resulted in a grave illness. We'll look at continuing CD services and other treatment, rehab, et cetera. We want to list every place that the client is going to be receiving services or professional or paraprofessional support for their recovery. It may be a specific type of group, whether it's 12-step or otherwise. You want to be sure to list that. Will they be going to, say, vocational rehab? Has a voc rehab application been done? I think in New York, it's Access VR, voc rehab. Are they going to be engaging in educational activities? Have they applied? Have they looked at a community college, technical college, or other? Are they going to resume education that they suspended? This would all be listed here. Individualized relapse prevention plan, we're going to look at that. It's like a whole separate form. What specifically is the client going to do to prevent themselves from relapsing? And that is a negotiated activity. So it's very individual, very specific to the client, and they need safety checks. For example, if they feel like they're starting to slip, what are they going to do? Who exactly are they going to reach? Right down to specific numbers. Referrals, look at them all. Plenty of room for referrals. Where are they going to go? When is the initial appointment? You want the name, the phone number, make this very specific. It can't be, it should not say, client will contact Access VR once they are settled at home. It needs to be, has an appointment with Sheila at Voc Rehab on the 18th at 6 p.m. for intake services, will bring their social security card, et cetera, et cetera. So be very, very specific on these referrals. And, the client goes to that and then you sign off on that. We'll talk a little bit more in another video about, exactly what you negotiate with the client, something that is client-centered for their discharge plan that they're contributing heavily in, and that will be up in a couple of minutes.